ลาโอเคก็ต้องขอกราบสวัสดีท่านผู้ชมทุกท่านด้วยนะครับวันนี้ก็กลับมาเล่นสตาร์เรลนะเป็นเนื้อเรื่องเหมือนเดิมก็เสียงไมค์อาจจะแปลกๆนะเพราะว่าครั้งนี้ผมลองใช้เป็นไมค์ตั้งโต๊ะที่คุยกันไปครั้งที่แล้วว่าที่ไม่อยากใช้เพราะว่ามันเขาเรียกว่าอะไรมันอันนี้มันจะมีเสียงไมค์เสียงเสียงคีย์บอร์ดเสียงเสียงเมาส์เข้าครั้งนี้ก็เลยกะว่าจะลองเล่นเป็นไมค์ตัวนั้นแหละแต่ว่าจะใช้เป็นจอยเล่นแทนไม่รู้ว่ามันจะใช้ได้หรือเปล่านะผมก็ไม่ค่อยถนัดจอยด้วยปกติเล่นจอยเกมบอลอะ มันเล่นเกมนี้ไม่รู้มันจะกดอะไรทันหรือเปล่าเดี๋ยวขอเสียบจอยโอเคไปก็ตามปกติเลยวันนี้ก็จะเล่นเดี๋ยวนะวันนี้ก็จะมาเล่นเนื้อเรื่องตามปกติเลยนะมันต้องกดยังไงวะผมไม่ถนัดอ่าฮะดูเนื้อเรื่องอะไรกันนะ
After defeating Sparksy at the Graphia Academy, I followed Himiko to the Imagenis during a tour of the Express. The two put at Pearlux Tower. Meanwhile, Pearl also ordered to detect both Ashvale and Kuchiba witnessed the uncanny ability during the conversation with Cinderborn. On the day of the Star Rail Fest, however, the Daybreak Warriors launched a massive attack, the being hiding deep within the abandoned.
โอเคก่อนจะไปเราจะมาดูนี่กันก่อนดีกว่าเรามาดูตัวละครเราก่อนดีกว่านะว่าไปถึงไหนแล้วอ่ะก่อนหน้านี้เลยคือไลฟ์ที่แล้วเราไม่ได้มาไลฟ์สตาร์เลยเนาะแต่ว่าผมก็เปิดไปเหมือนกันเปิดเป็นเดี๋ยวนะเป็นไงวะนะเปิดเป็นซิลเวอร์วูฟไปแล้วนะนี่เราเปิดสเนปไปแล้วพร้อมกับไลฟ์โคนแต่ว่าตัวละครผมไม่ได้เก่งขนาดนั้นเพราะว่ายังทำของได้ไม่ดีนะของมันยังดูง่อยๆอยู่เพราะว่าเอาจริงผมก็ไม่ได้ฟาร์มเผื่อไว้ขนาดนั้นแล้วก็ของก็หมดก็เลยกะเป็นเอาทำประมาณนี้ไปก่อนก็คือดาเมจ1,200อัตราคี91แล้วก็ดาเมจคี136มันได้ประมาณนี้แหละเราไปลุยเลยนะผมอาจจะงงๆกับการใช้จอยนะเพราะมันเป็นไม่กี่ครั้งมากที่ใช้จอยเล่นเกมนะครั้งแรกก็อยากจะใช้แบบพวกเมาส์พวกคีย์บอร์ดแต่ว่าเสียงมันจะเข้ามันวิ่งไงRB เหมือนเดิมนะผมก็จะไม่พูดอะไรมากเพราะว่าตอนเนื้อเรื่องผมจะแทบไม่พูดอะไรเลยตอนเนื้อเรื่องผมจะค่อยมาสรุปทีหลังสรุปตอนจบ
Wait, did you hear that? The moon just I'm not hearing things, am I? Hurry, make a wish. It might actually come true.
Hang on. This isn't right. Is it?
ผมอยากปิดแท็บข้างล่างอย่าเลยปิดไงวะ
That winking moon up there in the sky. Hey, it wasn't just me, was it? You heard that too, right?
I heard it too. That's why I came straight back for you. The winner of these Phantasmoon games shall inherit all my authority and become... Which means... Precisely. Aha has raised the stakes.
Are you serious? This is so wild. It doesn't even feel...
Every time a path has vanished or been absorbed, the cosmic turmoil has lasted for the transfer of an eon's divine authority. How could that...
ทำไมอาหารถึงทำแบบนี้ล่ะ
The most logical explanation is that Aha wants to steer this game toward... Not every Phantasmoon game's ending has been recorded. Many were lost to time, most likely a consequence of the... But as far as recorded history goes, this is unprecedented. After all...
Exactly. It's just too weird. Can you really just give up being an Eon?
In the historical records, instances of the Phantasmoon speaking are few and far between, and the likelihood... Basically, Unless what the Phantom Moon said is some cruel joke or a play on words. Once the game, they won't be a guest with a 1-minute pass to the Elation theme park. They may spread good fortune and steer the great wheel of the cosmos toward hope. Or they may... You wished that if you won the Phantom Moon games, Aha would become the... Perhaps Aha heard your idea and decided to pack...
No way! It's Baseball, Raccoon, March Bunny, and
I couldn't even get a ticket to Star Rail Fest. And now, I'm seeing...
Whoa.
Hey, that declaration the Phantom Moon mentioned was about you.
You should just hit it with your bat! Send that thing spinning it. You smash anyone who stands in your way with that bat! The way they say it makes you sound like a... Uh-oh. You don't think that fight with the Daybreak Squadron made... Come on, isn't that basically your trademark? You beat the Daybreak War...
Oh! All these big shots from across the cosmos.
Epic. Are you brain dead? One wrong move from them and we're in serious trouble.
Sign this for me, future...
Yo! When you become an Eon, can I be your Emanator?
เลือกเป็นแอนิเมเตอร์เลย
We should get away from this mess.
โอเคแล้วก็ปกติผมจะกดเองใช่ไหมถ้าเล่นคีย์บอร์ดอะแต่ว่าครั้งนี้เล่นจอยผมจะให้มันออโต้แล้วกันนะแม่งไม่ถนัดว่ะ
You're back. Himiko messaged me. She filled me in on the Star Rail Fest and...
Yeah, that's right. We came here to win. A bigger prize doesn't change that.
Still, the mere fact that the Phantom Moon made a declaration is anything but...
To prevent the divine authority from falling into the wrong hands, after all, in most people's minds, they alone are the ones best...
Yeah, and that may be exactly what the Phantom Moon wishes to see.
Madam Pearl has sent a communication request.
It hasn't been long since we parted.
Please, there's no need to apologize. Given the urgency of this
Nothing manipulates people's emotions quite like that moon in the sky.
I can't help but wonder whether some malicious presence lurks behind the Phantom Moon. Still...
In any case, the Phantom Moon's speech has made the public realize that the power to create a god is in their hands. Their emotion, when normal people believe power rests in their hands, their decisions tend to grow more radical. It isn't required, but I advise you to limit your appearances in the media and public relations department has been monitoring public sentiment.
I've seen it online myself. Following the fight with the Daybreak Warriors, a commentary program on TV has been claiming the Express's... Many believe the Astral Express is oppressing the local heroes, and some are even
What the?
These narratives are undoubtedly being amplified by media platforms. I've received a report from the Security Bureau. They tell me that many fans will reinforce security in case agitators attempt to storm. I can, but you overestimate what control really means.
And besides, you'll be distancing yourself.
That is accurate. We intend to scale back our public association for the time being. If it's... Regrettably, I cannot agree to this. Clarifying the facts amid a frenzy of public... The happiness surgery causes recipients to undergo an abundance transformation. Disclosing such sensational information, I will instruct the Department of Aberration Defense to verify the true mechanism behind the happiness surgery as soon. I strongly advise you to exercise restraint in front of the media. Even this... That much is certain. Still, given the current volatility of public sentiment, I sincerely hope that the Phantom Moon's declaration will not disrupt the goodwill between us. A greater danger...
ไม่ค่อยชินในการใช้จอยเลย
Affairs demand my attention, so I must excuse myself. Should there...
เดี๋ยวนั้นมันเปลี่ยนทีมแล้วนะ
What do you...
We need to take action and put a stop to Full Wish before things get even worse. Even
เพื่อเท่าทุลีคืออะไรวะ
and his friends only wish to become heroes. Yet Full Wish as his idol, I have to protect him. I'll fight for him and for everyone who believes.
Agreed.
อ๋อเท่าทุลีก็ไอตัว
Given
นี่
the
ดีกว่า
likelihood
ไอ
of
ไรเดอร์สี
Full Wish
เทา
acting unpredictably, we should confront her with everything we have. That reminds me, I've been wondering. The happiness surgery taps into the power of abundance, yet full.
Perhaps it's 15 years ago. The monster who turned living the murderous mark he left behind. The bloody bloom was no mere delusion. I cannot say whether the vision this madman claimed to see. He claimed that in his hallucinations, the golden tree's branches coiled around him. In hindsight, it's clear that the herald of death was a supplicant who bore the power of abundance. Right now, in plain Arcadia, how many have undergone the happiness surge? Full Wish. What has happened to you over the years? I need more information about this junior of mine. I plan to head to Graphia Academy. If we're to investigate Full Wish, we need to examine the traces left behind from the Herald of Death incident that took place. If you're set, let's get moving.
โอเคมาไวจังเลย
Well, after that so-called dream campus experience,
ตื่นเถอะมาร์ช
wait a minute. This nostalgia isn't an after effect of smart.
Don't worry, March. The Department of Aberration Defense conducted a...
That's a relief. The last thing I need is to be mid-investigation and speaking of which...
ไปทักทายพอคนดีไหม
Should we go and find...
It's only appropriate that we obtain permission from the Dean before proceeding with the 15 years have passed, but there should be a backup of the student files, work logs, or visitor. Let's go then. To the Dean's.
เปลี่ยนทีมยังไงอ่ะ
Say yes?
อ๋อเดี๋ยวเฮ้ย แม่งยากจังวะอ๋อเดี๋ยวนะทีมนี้เลยเปลี่ยนทีมเมื่อไปไหน ผอก็ไม่ได้อยู่ลึกเลยนี่หว่าสวัสดีครับผอ
Himeko. The news said you got into a huge fight with those, what were they called? Warriors at the Floating Isle exhibit. I sent you a dozen messages, and you didn't reply to a single one. But seeing that you've come to tell me you're safe in person, if you're really so preoccupied, a message or a... Ah, it's you two. I saw you on the news as well. Valiantly fought, huh?
Well, now it feels like we're the underlings of Warlord Himeko or
จะประมาณ
something.
นี้ไม่โกรธ
In
เฉย
any case, I'll leave Himeko in your hands. Please try to keep her up.
Stop. Every time you and she get together, the conversations... I'm fine. I'm good. Your daughter's no porcelain doll. We came here...
I know. I understand. You didn't come as my daughter, but tell me, has there been progress on the new Herald of Death case?
In rounds?
The Department of Aberration Defense also sent someone here before you. But regrettably, I truly don't know how to answer. On one hand, I wasn't here 15 years ago. I'm aware that you're involved in the investigation too. So, I compiled the pertinent...
Thank you.
Go ahead. The files are inside the archive room. To be honest, it wasn't until the Herald of Death as the Dean, I should have met up with her more often and tried harder to soothe. Do you really need all the details? I knew it was a selfish thought, but I just couldn't help it. If someone was able to survive the incident. 15 years ago, I received a commission to paint a massive portrait for an elixir seeker chief. By the time I came back, everything had changed. Even though I knew my presence here wouldn't have changed anything. Because of that incident, I made a promise to never leave this world again. That's why I immediately flew here when I heard about the full Phantom Moon. But, once again...
It's all right. You can leave the crisis solving to the Nameless.
You're right about that. Yet oddly, once Sparksy stirred up all that chaos, applications to the school You're always welcome. Other than the archive room, you could also try talking to Miss Dolly.
Then we'll try the archive room. Let's go, you two.
มีบทเยอะอย่างนี้เยอะอย่าให้ชีวิตกูหายไปนะขอร้องอ่ะ
Thank you, Dad.
วิ
We should
เขา
be
เรียก
able
แด
to
ด
find
แล้ว
the archive room and Miss Dolly around the Imagenesis classroom, right?
เดี๋ยวต้องคุยกับนักเรียนก่อนเดี๋ยวพึ่งอาจารย์โอ้
I recognized you in the...
Miss Dolly, please forgive me for not coming to see you soon.
Don't worry about it. I'm simply... I must apologize about the mask.
Please, I can't thank you enough for safeguarding the mask.
Look at you. You haven't changed. Foolish. The school organized a fundraiser for her back then. I still remember a poor girl. Though she was lucky to have survived, her parents didn't make it. There were roots. She had good grades and a good heart. And becoming famous, she often...
Speaking of which...
I heard she went somewhere beyond the sky to further her studies after graduation. She had the chance to...
Somewhere beyond the sky?
I never heard. However, she pushed out many projects after taking...
Thank you, Ms. Dolly.
Teacher, that the gym teacher is sick of... The new Herald of Death is real! They say he came back to life and was responsible. He's not coming here to kill again. Is he...
What are you, scared? If he really comes, I'm live streaming the whole thing and getting all the clout for it. I heard he murdered hundreds of students here. 50...
Hundreds? Really? I only heard that the... I don't feel too...
If we help the Express gang, there's a chance we might get featured in...
You're seriously obsessed. The atmosphere in this archive room is giving me the...
It was like this 15 years ago as well. The archives tracked all academic results. There's a lot of data stored here. Aside from what my father ordered, if possible, keep an eye out for clues regarding Full Wish's life after graduation. She returned, dabbling in technology related to the abundance.
เดี๋ยวนะตุ๊กตาสปาร์ซี่เป็นสปาร์เคิล
Did they really?
นี่อันหลักเนาะแล้วลองไงนะวะลองอยู่นี่
There are so many press releases. The school's annual distinguished for 3 consecutive years. The IPC has severed all channels of intel with its formal caution regarding a student's non-compliant hairstyle. Disciplinary action concerning a student's involvement.
นี่มั่วเลยนี่เลย
Garden Star of Botanical Study. Miss Dolly mentioned that Foolish went beyond the sky to study after graduation.
คุยสิ
Well, did you find anything? Garden Star of Botanicals? It appears to be a greenhouse world located within the consternation star zone. Strange. The name I've heard conspiracy theories claiming the Herald of Death, given the great lengths the IPC went to in wiping away all trace.
Foolish was hurt by the Herald of Death. Yet after studying in an institute... You mean she created the happiness surgery?
It's certainly possible. But I'm more inclined to think that after witnessing the power of the Herald of Death, she resolved to uncover the truth behind it. If the power of the abundance used in the happiness surgery stems from the Herald of Death's lingering poison, would the... Perhaps I should contact her as a fellow alumna and have an open...
Contact Foolish as her...
I don't... Back then, I had taken a leave of absence from university due to health issues. Foolish would occasionally run to the library to slack off. She and Belle always appeared together. They didn't treat me like a patient who needed special care, nor did they... We often shared snacks brought from home, and... Foolish, she was the model student, always knowing a little more than everyone else. I could feel the passion in her eyes. And if she still remembers our old friendship, she will meet me. Foolish is walking a dangerous... I want to ask her myself. Why has the happiness she...
Me too.
Thank you. And thank you for your investigation. Though many questions By the way, before we leave the school, there's one more place I'd like...
You mean that...
ปวดฉี่อ่ะเดี๋ยวมาไปห้องน้ำแป๊บ แอมแบ็กจ้าไปเลยกันต่อเสียงอะไรวะเฮ้ย
I'm so sorry. I just couldn't finish tidying up the ribbons, and now I've dragged you into.
Don't worry about it, Belle. It was my turn on duty today anyway.
เฮ้ย
Himeko? Is this?
Yes. In this imaginated classroom, the after images of the students from
เน็ตไม่ได้หายใช่ไหม
Tomorrow is the school
ขออนุญาตเช็คเน็ต
I wonder how lively it will be.
ปั๊บ
They've
ปั๊บ
invited
ทุก
parents
อย่าง
here.
อยู่ในสภาพ
Will your
ป
parents
กติ
come?
หรือเปล่า โอเค ปกติ
Oh, full wish? That's full wish.
Yeah, Dad already took time off. By now he's probably out on the streets with Mom, picking out formal wear. If it's my daughter's performance, we have to dress to the nines.
Then you'd better.
There won't be a show anymore, Belle. Because unexpected guests have arrived. Everyone from the Astral Express and Himeko. Did you enjoy yourselves at Star Rail Fest? Did you grant those smiling kids their wishes and bring joy to Full wish. Himeko, you recognized me at just a glance. I am here to mourn that dusk from 15 years ago. Before making any major decisions, I thought Himeko was at school like the rest of us that day. When I saw Belle lying in a pool of blood, when I was crushed under the collapsed wall. Poor Himeko. If you had met the Herald of Death with that But who would have guessed? You're alive. You became the navigator of the Astral Express, roaming freely beyond the sky. Just congratulations are in order. Himeko, do you know 15 years have passed? Regrettably, there are some scars and emptiness that time can never look around. Even here, even with these phantoms, there's 15 years have passed. And I've learned that time. So I made a decision. I'm going to tear it open. See the light of day? You were a victim of the Herald of Death, only to be. How are you any different from that monster back then? I'm sorry. Stop. I'm sorry.
ตัดเลย อย่างนี้ต้องต่อย
I would advise everyone to think twice before. As a media professional, let me give you a piece of advice. From now on, when you're in front of at the very least, try not to look so. We live in a world where we are constantly. This camera crew was originally prepared for my upcoming speech, but meeting you all here, it really... To the audience watching from your screen, you know my name, and I know that right now. 15 years ago, with the tacit approval of the IPC and the Arcadia, you and I, the residents of this Arcadia, surrendered a life. We are surrounded by bizarre entertainment and stimulating gore. And now, we must live in fear of the unscrupulous atrocities. Is this the happiness the God promised us? No! Absolutely not! The Master of Elation would never be deceived by miracle. Everyone, on that evening 15 years ago, what saved me right here, as the herald of death approached, they allowed me to escape with my life. And when I was trapped, they revealed my mission to me, to bring I, Full Wish, survivor of the blood-stained games. In this game, I shall win the And then, I will make smiles of happiness Himiko, don't frown. I will bring happiness to you too. Just as I won't manipulate the Phantasm Moon games like those high and mighty IPC executives. No, we are in plain Arcadia, so I'll give you a stage if that's what you want. I invite you all to a televised debate at Full Wish TV.
A plain Arcadian way? That's just a way that benefits.
You can refuse, of course, but then, under the gaze of... Remember, this isn't just an invitation. It is your only chance to defeat me. The stage is set. Come and perform this final act that will determine the future.
Darn it! Are we just going to let...
We are right in the middle of the cameras she prepared. Let's leave here and return to the...
ขี้โกงไอ้พวกสื่อนี่ขี้โกง ข้ามไปเลยไม่ได้นะ
Back to the just moments ago. We received...
At the same time, Lady Fullwish has announced a blockbuster
What a magnificent topic! At a with so many accidents...
You got that right! Speak now, Miss Fullwish has joined the fray!
Will she be able to shoulder the wishes of all...
So shame. Reporting news about your own station director on your own TV station? And you still...
I see. Full Wish actively issued it. I ran a search. Seafeld City is a port town neighboring Duo-Mention City. Looking at it this way, the televised debate is obviously nothing more than a diversion. So, what do you...
You're really going to the TV station to fight?
I'll go, but not to debate. I'm going to tear off her mask of cup before we act.
Help? We can all help you.
มาสิ
Sunday.
Ever since Sunday was dragged into the Phantasm. However, I haven't heard of him making any public appearances either. Ask...
But what's the deal with...
Whether Sparksea counts as our ally is a massive question mark. But right now, there is indeed. Full Wish said that when loneliness trapped her in that small room... Correct. If every fool has stepped into the tavern before, then there must be traces hidden there.
How we track down the clues about Sparksea.
Sparksea. Well, this is certainly a condition she wouldn't be able to turn.
แรงเรามีไพ่อยู่ในมือกลัวแล้ววะ
You just said. As for the brewing storm, whether the turmoil once again is the result of the Laughter's mischief. You mean to say the Joy Seeker wants to destroy the very rules they laid down, the game they wove with their...
Come over here.
This fox mask is a ritual instrument I once used in dance and music. It accompanied me across vast distances I've lost count of how long it has been since I last wore it since being enlightened and transplanted here.
As the game's referee, you've been pushed onto the field. In this moment, you are known.
For over a century, I presided over a war game, in which I've also hosted survival games, where emanators took the stage to compete. Whenever the Phantasmoon games are at risk of being suspended or disrupted, I will use the authority granted by the Elation, and I guess you could call me the security protocol for the Phantasmoon games. But now, someone who else but the Laughter could pull off something like this?
Perhaps some entity harboring a deep-seated hate.
Who could it be? Entities like that. I couldn't count them all even if I used my toes. I learned that jerk ages ago. Take a joke too far, and you're bound to make enemies. See?
Never mind who he is or what he's after. We're here now. So what do you plan on doing? Fortune rests upon misfortune, and misfortune gives rise to fortune. Becoming a supplicant isn't necessarily a bad thing. Wouldn't that allow you to step openly into this chaos?
You're looking to team up with me? Team up with someone from the abominations of abundance that you Xianzhou people despise?
That's hardly appropriate. You're an ancient.
Oh, your standards are certainly flexible. The hunt and the abundance. We really make quite the interesting pair. So, where do you plan on starting?
How about we start by freeing my friend in the tree?
I nearly forgot about that. Chip away, little bird. I'll allow it.
General Yao Guang and Miss Fox, I've received some news that might interest you.
คู่นี้ก็อร่อยเหมือนกันนะเนี่ย
A happiness surgery that wipes away suffering. The power of abundance in this world. It seems the most terrifying omen I foresaw may not originate from the Stellaron hunters.
If you can, I would ask that you direct your focus toward...
You want to take a trip to Seafeld City? It seems I'll have to...
Oh, this is the part I've been looking forward to the most. I've always been curious. Where exactly this secret...
Xianzhou lady, let me show you this world's most impressive method of travel. Here we are!
Already?
Because naturally, we're taking the express to...
All that buildup and this...
Well, what else? That's why I said you've definitely never seen...
You're the arbitrator of the Phantasm...
You're a great general of the Xianzhou for crying out loud.
ยิ้มเลยไม่มี
Fine, fine. For the first...
Hey, you got any money on you?
That's the second time.
เนี่ยคู่นี้อร่อยไหม
You haven't said a word the whole way, Xianzhou Diviner. Are you mesmerized by the scenery? Or is there something in your...
After casting divinations 1,000 times, one may learn to keep a still heart. That is why, before divining, I usually wipe clean my mind's eye to clear away stray thoughts.
Take a word of advice from someone slightly your senior. Maybe it's nothing new to you. If we treat every approaching calamity like a final reckoning,
Enjoy the present. Indeed, yet worldly joys are fleeting as morning dew.
Diviners often miss the fun right in front of them because they foresee tomorrow's suffering. But have you ever thought about this? That so-called suffering. It is precisely because we know the ending that every scene along the way is so precious and unique, isn't it? Look at this harbor before us. When I first set foot here, as far as the eye could see, the seas had been vaporized, leaving only fractured seabeds and ash that blotted out the sun. The demonic legions from beyond still hadn't... Just on the mountain over there, a painter and I looked out at the iron red scars on the earth. She told me, that which vanishes is bound to return. She swore to use her...
It seems she's...
And so, I too shall keep my promise to her, maintaining the course of the Phantasmoon Games until the sands of time slip away. With every descent into this game's cycles, I shall enjoy myself to the fullest. Like sipping tea, be it sweet or bitter, I shall savor the flavor of every instant.
To savor a fleeting moment against the backdrop of eternity. Naturally, the flavor's profound. A pity, though. Even as a long-life species, my time is brief. Miss Evanesia, what to you is a game to be savored? Is a life in...
All right then. Next up, I'm entering brooding in edgy serious mode.
That won't be necessary. I shall use the Eye of Ishvara to divine the fates of the people in Seafeld City. If they face imminent catastrophe. The rainbow surveys the heavens, perceiving 1,000 forms. Across the meridians of destiny, the Jade Abacus reveals. Calamity looms overhead. The crimson slip is cast. Mr. Sunday will share my insight with you through the spirit bird, Miss Evanesia. Please, bear...
Is that their fate hanging over their heads?
Precisely. Come on, let's take a closer look. Odd. Why do these people have wheel slips hanging over their heads?
Astral Express! Boo! Get out of... Oh, good afternoon. Would you two lovely young ladies...
Hey, Pops. You guys are grinning like it's a holiday festival, but your slogans sound so
We Seafeld folk pride ourselves on our manners, even when expressing dissatisfaction.
We won't let anyone ruin this serenity. Come on, ma'am. We have a flag with us. You'll feel better in no...
Their emotions are so...
Hey, wasn't it your Director Fullwish who invited the Astral Express crew here to
You! You're from...
Hey! So, do I really look that much like a nameless?
You... What are you
Just look at you, dyeing your hair like that at such a young age, instead of doing something decent with yourself.
Hey, jerk! It's not dyed. And for the record, March Bunny is adorable. Wait, what happened to...
You people from beyond the sky. You just don't understand our happiness.
My apologies. My little sister...
Who are you kidding? Sisters? You two aren't even the... Cause any more trouble and I'll call a whole boatload of plues to toss you both into the sea.
น่ากลัวน่ากลัวขนาดนั้นเลยถูกทางไม่ได้เฮียอ้าวเหมือนจะผิดวนกลับไปคุยก่อนเลยนะก่อนเลย
The sun is shining and the vibes are immaculate. This is Fullwish TV's. You two look like visitors from afar.
I take it you're also full.
Of course we're following it.
That's great. We've noted many echoing widespread concerns that the Astral Express's intervention...
Widespread concerns? Mr. Reporter, I suspect your question...
Judging motives as futile. But we want to be
Oh! That's so... Many Seafelders feel that rather than any IPC vision of prosperity, it's the healing smiles, healing...
If the happiness comes at the cost of stripping away the perception of all...
Exactly. By that logic, eating candy until your teeth fall out counts as happiness too, right?
That's a very vivid analogy. Finally, a hypothetical question. If you had to choose, do you believe the preservation defined by...
The real future has never existed within such a narrow dichotomy.
Thank you both for sharing. All defensive answers, not a single morsel for us. This whole segment is wasted. Go find some citizens who can chuck us a few happiness testimonials to...
A wheel slip? This one's a lucky wheel too.
Isn't that a good thing?
Welcome. Come try our happiness soda. One sip and you'll be as lucky.
Why is it always Fullwish? Doesn't...
Oh, you're an outsider. You would know. Director Fullwish is Seafeld City's pride. Can you imagine? After that terrible disaster 15 years ago? But she did herself proud. She pulled herself through it all. Fullwish TV, back then it was still called Seafeld TV, and now, despite all her success, she hasn't forgotten to bring happiness.
Do you really?
Of course! Just look at how happy I am. It's all thanks to the Research Society of Happy. We can all be just like her. Forget about all... Well, if you ask me, only someone who's come from suffering like her can truly... Come on! Why don't you try some? It's on the house. You...
This Fullwish really is something else.
And this is also a wheel.
Bid farewell to painful memories and follow Master Fullwish's path. Embrace...
No matter how many times I perform the divination, the signs have written... Is my Eye of Ishvar suffering?
I actually think your judgment is looking more and more likely. The pedestrians on the roadside, from the moment I entered this port city, I felt it. Something stirring this entity is far too faint. I can scarce, but it has no concept of death. And so it simply...
I believe most people in this city must have undergone the happiness circle.
At the courtyard, you once said...
A great calamity for some, but for others... There really is something that lets people survive apocalyptic disaster. However, those who survive...
By that time, there won't be any need for a general of the Xianzhou to petition an audience. Follow me.
What's your plan?
My plan? As the referee of the Phantasm Moon Games, former referee, I mean, when faced with the only thing I can do is...
So, this so-called ruling, does it
น่ากลัว
involve
จังเลย
sending a bolt of lightning from the sky to
จะ
just
พากันเลย
zap Foolish dead out of nowhere?
It's nothing so violent. For my judgment, I must first retrieve... We're almost there.
กูรีบวิ่งมาเร็วกว่าหรือเปล่า
Attention visitors, please...
Is this it? You keep this safe.
Hold your horses. We've still got a ways to go. As for my precious mesh...
With all due respect, I get it. It's probably just an optical illusion. Extraordinary beings like you always love Do you sing a little song? Wave your hand?
I'm no woof woof gone. I don't have that kind of skill. A long time ago, I raised a floating... To prevent others from wandering in by mistake, I asked that artist to paint thick fog and woodland. We made a deal. As long as I play my song, the fog will disperse.
That's a cute puppy. Looks like it's taken a liking to you.
เอาเฮียกดกดกดอะไรกด Y
I'll just borrow this cutie's head for a sec. Here we are.
Y ขึ้นไปกระโดดขึ้นไปแล้วก็ RT กูต้องเลือกทิศทางโอ้โหเฮียตายโหงอะขึ้น
Let's go.
โอ้ย
Keep off the grass. Refrain from picking flowers. We ask that you treat public facilities with care. Thank you for your cooperation.
What do you think? It's beautiful, isn't it?
Compared to the Yuchue's scenery, I suppose it's more natural.
What are you laughing?
My apologies. I didn't mean to mock. I was merely curious. Is this thing really a secret instrument?
Hey, don't underestimate the spirit branch of true law. When it first appeared in the form of a blade 150 years ago.
Miss Evanesia, let's keep such fanciful tales between us, shall we? Best not go spreading them around. If any of the Cosmicon Collective players find out, we'll never hear the end of their complaints about...
I never expected a high-ranking Cianjo general to be so well-versed in the gossip here on Plain Arcadia.
Such is the way of a diviner. To enter a place is to observe its local...
Same goes for us arbiters. Times change, and my babies have to change. Just picture it. A pretty girl in a school uniform, striding through the streets with a giant sword.
I see you are a law-abiding citizen, Miss...
เขาจีบกันไม่หยุดเลยอะเฮ้
Now
ย
then, please, begin your measure.
โอ้ย
Weigh and sever this world, and engrave the laws of the cosmos. Spirit branch of true law by the scale that adjudicates reality and illusion, truth and falsehood. What? It's telling me Full Wish is not a supplicant. If she's not a supplicant, then there's no way to judge.
What? If Foolish isn't a supplicant, why would she openly declare that she's joining the Phantasm Moon Games? And that mask...
Behind that mask, countless supplicants are wearing it. They're spread across all Seafood. No, all of Duo mentioned City too. Supplicants. Not in the history of the Phantasm Moon Games.
General, someone is approaching your position. It's Don Hung, and...
Blaze
Don Hung, you've returned. And Blade. Or perhaps I should call you by your true name. One of the Cianjo's most wanted criminals, Yingxing. You've delivered yourself into my hands.
General of the Yuchue, your vision remains confined within the laws of the Cian. I came here to kill our common enemy.
Our common enemy? You are the Xianzhou's enemy. Ever since you became a Stellaron hunter, you have slain countless emissaries of... But your most unforgivable crime is daring to break into the Ten Lords Commission restricted area on the Xianzhou Yuchue with your accomplices. What kind of vision drove you to commit the countless crimes of your past? And what common enemy could possibly stand between you and me?
Oh? Well, I was in seclusion all these years. If I'd known you were such a magnet for trouble back when you came to the Juming, begging for a sword, I would have dragged you out of the forge.
And this would be...
A pleasure to meet you, General Yao Guang. It's truly touching that my friend... I never change my name, no matter where I roam. I am La Mancha.
แล้วมันจะแก้กับเฮียไร
You're obviously using a fake name.
the head of the Galaxy Rangers.
General, I'm afraid old grudge, what we need to discuss concerns the survival of this world, and that catastrophic calamity you foresaw.
I won't deny the crimes you've listed. But I know full well that the Xianzhou cares nothing for the life or death of someone guilty like me. What is to exact a blood debt from the nemesis who has repeatedly awakened demonic stars, summoned abomination. You wish to subdue the emanator of the abundance, Shu-Hu, once again. And now, General, I have brought this opportunity before you. If you are dead set on condemning me to answer for my crimes, I will. But as I said, I did not come here today to play the savior. I came to stop the past from repeating itself, and to prevent our common enemy from... General, if you do not want the fate of the Battle of the Fenghu from 30 years, the happiness surgery promoted by the Smile Society utilizes none other than...
You mean everyone who...
have all become supplicants. Once the wish power converges, the will of the flesh will awaken.
The one wearing the eight-legged mask is not a single person. It is an emanator of the abundance, dismembered. Who on earth could have brought...
ไอ้กันที่เอาเข้ามา
Oh, what innocence! We all saw it with our own eyes. You got your
Yeah, you even went out of your way to set up a live stream for yourself. Afraid the whole
What do you mean, stolen? Can a supplicant's affairs really be considered stealing? Yoo-hoo! If it isn't the Astral Express's famous Lil Raccoon...
Did you get the invitation for the supplicant debate at...
My, oh my, talk about bad timing. My stream got banned, and the leader of the haters compassed, but... Seeing as you called, you clearly still have a shred of consciousness.
Answer me this question first. Is Fullwood...
The tavern doesn't exactly but having watched her stream, I believe she is. As for why, call it a kindred intuition. And just listen to our slogan. Healing smiles. Most masked fools make a huge racket when they approach you. That, hey, look, I'm about to stir up some trouble. But Fullwish is clearly the exception. Her breath, look at that haute couture getup she's wearing. It's worth 10 times a normal person's salary. Who'd have guessed a career woman with state levels of wealth who is...
I'd like to ask you to look into her background for me.
Now that's going too far. You actually want me to...
Give me the intel on Fullwish.
Betrayal itself.
เหี้ยแม่งพลิกลิ้นเลย
Deal. Leave it to me. I'll contact you with Fullwish. Is there really someone... How come I'd never heard... Maybe we should ask Giovanni about him.
โคตรพลิกลิ้นเลยเหี้ย อยากได้เนี่ยอยากได้เพชรอีกอะไหนอะในเพชรกูเอ้าแม่งหลอกกูแล้วไอ้เหี้ยกูยังดื้ออยู่กูยังดื้ออยู่อ๋อโอ้พี่แมวก็ได้แหม่งเอ้ย
Woohoo, Mr.
Miss Sparksy? You just looted Sparkle's entire inventory. Please spare me. Just give me a straight answer.
Sparkle and I just had the reconciliation of the century. I'm actually here to ask for some serious advice. I swear, my hand.
Oh, do tell. Anything that...
I want to ask about someone. Full Wish. The media. Is she really one of us?
I know of her, but I've never actually seen her in the tavern. If Full Wish really is a fool, with all the... As for the storage area logbook, either she never stored anything here...
We're doomed. Even the well-connected Mr.
Nice try. But goading won't work on me. Every fool sets foot in the tavern at least once in their life. If Full Wish really is a fool, then the...
You mean the blood-stained games from I get it. Maybe we should head to the hospital and dig up...
Plastic surgery, please report to the director's office immediately. What are you?
Full Wish. Full Wish. Ah, found it. Happiness syntax. Hello? Hello?
Well, if it isn't patient zero of the Sparksy Con. Because of you, I was planning to skip town and leave plain Arcadia over. So, what's the
Not me this time. It concerns an old case.
Wait, you didn't actually forget it. This patient you're asking?
So, what kind of...
Looking back through the history of this hospital, there are countless characters who've turned the...
What exactly did she...
Hard to imagine she was still just a 16-year-old back then. And yet, she wanted to smash the Fool's Mask.
Can a fool's mask be
Of course not. Though you...
Don't be ridiculous. I'd never be stupid enough to try and destroy my own masks.
The mask is part of the Fool's self. Unless the Fool is reduced to ash. How could... There were even some fools nearby rubbernecking who decided to help out. But despite all their efforts, and the power that erupted when the mask shattered also left... Ugh. I spent several days peeling those bungling fools off the walls. And half a month more repainting and...
Whoa! Is this the craft? Dr. Zhongshan, what's inside?
Hard to say. Fools have tried walking in before, and well...
They went mad!
Yeah. Muttering to themselves, deliriously happy. No one knows what they saw. And I don't want to know. So I sealed the entrance. If you...
Dangerous? What could possibly be... Listen up, my dear Sparks heads. Sparksicle is about to take you on an exclusive expedition through... Are you?
Foolish, there's a...
To survive. Oh, right, the way you cried on TV.
Who are you? Why? I don't get it. All of this.
What the heck? That's the day she received it. I really don't know which utter degenerate from the tavern sent her such a cruel joke. Wait, these hallucinations. Exactly what part of them is supposed to be?
How did you get in?
ไม่บอก
That's not important. Don't be afraid. Relax. You're that streamer who caused a scene at Graphia Academy.
Whoa! Even a media mogul like...
The first battle between supplicants made your name known to all. I can hear the...
You can hear my desire?
You charged in here seeking answers, didn't you? To mercilessly tear the mask off another masked fool. See what card she's holding. You'll get your wish. Just like you, I obtained my own mask through... But unlike most of you, I don't even want to touch it. So, I'm not like you, with all your miraculous powers. I possess only one trivial little talent. I can hear the happiness you desire.
Happiness? My days are filled with happiness. But what about you? Are you all right? I saw what you've been through. You have...
Sympathy, yes. Dr. Zhongshan called it the happiness syntax. She mistook it for some kind of disease. But I say no. This is the blessing. Precisely because my past was so agonizing. I can smell the pulsating desire within your heart, like sweet honey.
No surprise there. After all, I'm just a sweet girl whose sugar content is totally off the charts. But Miss Connoisseur, merely savoring the scent isn't enough. Are you planning to taste it for yourself?
As you wish. Let us start tasting from the first bite. Recognition. Deep within your heart. You desire everyone's gaze, the secret you use to seduce the
Correct.
Next comes victory. The first supplicant battle was merely a minor setback. Without a doubt, once the mask is back in your hands, you will...
That's it! That's exactly...
The laughter will appear in person to crown you for eternity. They will weep and beg you to become the brand new... And the end of all this is eternal.
It's so... quiet.
All that revelry is nothing but hollow noise, meant to fill... Come here, newborn god. Behold this world that belongs to you. It lies at your feet, submissive, humble, within your grasp. Jump down, throw yourself at it, embrace it. This paradise.
So this is happiness! Interesting. Oh, you're quite the illusionist.
To think you could resist this perfect desire.
Perfect! You've got it wrong. No matter how beautiful your illusion is, it can't change its essence. once happiness is within easy reach, it becomes as bland. In our line of work, who hasn't tasted the true zest of life only after long torture? Satisfaction. Listen to me, you phony fool who can't even face your own mask. What we masked fools do best is distill pain into the strongest wine and spin despair into the maddest. Thanks for the sugar water. It tastes pretty bland.
Since
เดี๋ยว
you
ไปแล้วส
refuse
ปาร์
the
เกิล
sweet happiness I've offered, I have no choice but to insist you drink the bitter wine.
How about this, Miss Connoisseur? Why don't you have a taste of... Welcome to the live stream! Lane Arcadia, Happiness Syntax, Homkai chapter, starts now! Oh, too bad. 0 viewers.
ออโต้ไปเลยครับ
Let me teach you some moves.
Stars favor us. Observe the heavens with my divinations. A bad omen. Don't thank me.
จบเร็วจัง
Not exactly tough. Suffering all this. Why did you break my... Oh, not even pretending anymore, huh? I should have known. Full Wish was only... So tell me, puppeteer in the shadows. What are... I know this one. Shush is the name of the robot on the... I'm begging you. Leaving another version of yourself. Look at you. Nice going. We've really poked a massive hornet's nest this time.
And that's the situation. Blade's getting restless because of Shuhu's flesh.
Stay safe. Don't worry about it.
Turns out the happiness promised by the Smile Society is actually the flesh and blood of an emanator of the abundant.
คุณพี่วันอาทิตย์ฝั่งนายเป็นไงบ้างทำไมต้องคุณพี่วันอาทิตย์วะ
Mr. Ashvale and I have arrived at the TV tower. They're still setting up the debate.
You know each other?
It's a long story. I'll have to explain later. With the help of tuning, I will conceal my identity.
She wants to find a way to cure the patient.
That's weird. She's caused such a huge mess, yet...
If the public catches wind of this, panic is inevitable.
Allow me to add. The IPC has confirmed the scale of the Smile Society. More than 2 to extrapolate. The advantage these supporters provide Full Wish is negligible. The problem...
Full Wish is challenging all the supplicants, so her odds of winning were never high to begin with. She must have...
I will publicly decline the invitation and prioritize the abundance anomaly. Logic. Plain Arcadia needs a CEO right now, more than if the situation spirals out of control. I will immediately... But until then, the PR department will do its utmost to support you and diffuse Full Wish's...
That should be enough.
Danger lurks everywhere right now. I don't think it's wise for all of us to rush to Seafeld City. March and I...
Oh, right. We gotta watch the Express. It'd be a disaster if someone tried...
แต่คนชอบโดนตกมากกว่านะ
Who are you calling a comedian? This girl's got beauty.
Then let's head out. We'll be in touch.
อย่าทำอะไรที่พี่โกะกูด้วย
Saving progress. Next time, let's crank it up a notch.
Next stop is Wahaha Grand Theater. The train will depart shortly. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Attention. I didn't expect Plain Arcadia to have a spot as peaceful as this.
I guess there are pros and cons. Even after all these years, public transport around here is still a huge hassle. The TV tower is still a fair distance away. We'll have to walk the rest of the way. We're here.
Looky here. How is the white striped wolf pulling?
Who? That detective? Oh, that special program? It's wrapping up already, but...
Yes.
It is a bit unusual. We should be on our guard. I'm not a supplicant, so I can't go up on stage with you later. Will you be nervous facing the cameras alone?
ขึ้นอยู่กับยอดผู้ชมนะ
Now that's unexpected. Especially if... Don't worry. I'll always... Then let's go find Sunday in the...
แม่จ๋า
This is a disaster.
มันจะหามากนะถ้ากูไลฟ์มาเกือบชั่วโมงแล้วกูไม่ได้เปิดไฟโอเคเปิดอยู่
What's the rush? I'll head over in a bit, find an angle, snap a few shots. Frowning over such a trifle. You should hurry up and get that happiness.
Hey, maybe we should say...
Listen, give it a rest. Can't I get a moment's peace before the debate starts?
That voice. Is that Mr. Ashvale?
ดูต่ออีกหน่อยแล้วกันนะจ๊ะ
What's going on? Plooch? What can you do? Those are plooch.
Is this a film? We really need to...
We meet again, you two, and you're about to be on.
เปลี่ยนแล้วไม่สังเกตเลย
Whew, talk about low key. So, you guys noticed it too, right? The entire first floor of the TV tower is one big set arranged by... Those two look busy, but they haven't taken their eyes off us. I'd wager the debate started... This is a prime opportunity to bait us into exposing our weaknesses.
Speaking of which, I didn't expect you to...
Before contacting you all, I was looking into the case involving the Sinwish Syndicate.
This...
Exactly. When I accepted this mask, I promised to make a name for them. Since...
You nameless sure are a bunch of stand-up folks. Investigating's one thing, but you didn't have to go and join us.
There are personal reasons too. The loss of pain being considered happiness. That's always... Unfortunately, the regular members know almost nothing. I couldn't find any clues related to the
It seems my suspicions were right. Not everyone joined of their own free will. Rather than offering comfort, the happiness research...
Do they not manipulate the hearts of others using the very same terror and dreams?
Even so, she doesn't stand a chance in the debate then? She's ticked off so many heavy hitters. When it comes down to it, it's just like the Phantom Moon games. People love surprises, so over-preparing is pointless. I've met plenty of big shots. Nobody has a knack for grabbing attention.
Precisely because we were once adversaries, I don't think you have anything to worry about.
And I'll be joining in too anyway. Just to shoot me a glance if you need.
ต้องชนะแน่
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Those obsessed with winning. When I left Plain Arcadia, someone once said that when moving forward, never ask too many questions. The moment we stop to think, doubt seeps in. Fear of becoming a laughing stock or of being rejected.
ชอบคำเมื่อกี้อย่างเลย
Don't let the word debate lead you astray. Just be yourself.
Hello, viewers. I regret this is an emergency broadcast.
What? Is Full Wish TV up to their old tricks again?
Hello, viewers. I regret that we must meet under these circumstances. As you all know, to prevent a repeat of the blood-stained games, I organized a televised debate. I hope the dispute between I was confident in my victory. I was ready to fulfill my... But now, I must cancel the debate and reveal the truth to the public. For what these outsiders seek to tarnish is more than just... I implore all citizens, do not panic at the footage to follow. We are facing A reporter in Seafeld City captured this scene. This man should be no stranger to you. His name is Don Hung, a member of the Astral Express and a renowned hero. And yet, accompanying him is none other than the Cian-Joe's wanted criminal, the Stellaron Hunter. Back then, I trusted the Astral Express, figuring this was just But a short while ago, I found members of the Smile Society infected with the Aside from the Trailblazer, there's another supplicant aboard the Astral Express who used an alias not to... But his true identity reveals him to be an interstellar fugitive, a member of the family, Sunday. And by sheer coincidence, he traveled with the IPC back to Ashvale, arriving at the debate venue... Ladies and gentlemen, I won't summarize this, lest my own views mislead you. I will only present the indisputable facts for your judgment. May the Master of Elation...
So that's the setup. Such blatant manipulation won't fool anyone for long.
No. Everyone, we'd better get out.
What is it?
Maybe when we arrived at the TV station, the debate wasn't just starting, but had already finished.
Wait! How could... Viewers, we interrupt with an emergency announcement. The Department of originates from the Harmony.
มั่วกันไปใหญ่แล้วไอ้เหี้ย
Enough small talk. It is time to fulfill my duty.
โอ้เดี๋ยวเวลาทำหน้าที่แล้วอะโอ้โหไปครับเลย
Let me teach you some moves. Stars favor us.
Best of luck. An explosive start.
Unlimited firepower.
Observe the heavens with my divinations. That omen. Don't thank me.
อินรูปจะมาเมื่อไหร่เอ้า
Pain? What flavor of candy?
Their senses have...
Come closer.
Is he...
No, the flesh is regenerating. It won't be long before...
In that case, he is certainly worthy of... So this is Full Wish's goal? To twist citizens implanted with Shuhu cells into giggling abominations and wage war on... Full Wish is a mere mortal.
General, please do not call them that. These people are nothing like they are just normal people of Seafeld City, struggling with the grind of daily survival. They just want to stop and catch their breath. Even if that breath...
You're right. They deserved sanctuary. But right now, since we have the power, let's do something. Whether for the... You were the referee of the Phantom Moon Games. Even if you were forced off the field, now the land is overrun by walking corpses, and the people are plunged into misery.
This is merely a common occurrence in a game that has lasted so long as the supplicant can draw wish power to fill the Phantom Moon. The Master of Elation allows supplicants to enact the utmost benevolence, beauty.
Then where, exactly, do the...
Since when do Aha's games ever? You don't understand, General.
Then make me understand.
As you wish. I wonder if you've heard of the tragedy.
Compared to the catastrophic history of the Phantom Moon Games.
Countless times. I wanted to reach out and touch those but I can't save everyone. The Phantom Moon Games have only one taboo. And there is only the games must proceed. Never ending, just as the sun and moon rise and fall. General Yao Guang, have you ever wondered?
Simply because you possess the power.
Eons ago, in the Master of Immortality's mysterious garden,
ขอแป๊บนึงนะ
flora flourished with such intensity
ขออนุญาต
that
แค
it
ปเลย
suffocated all other life. A meddler quietly infiltrated this place, plucking the most enchanting and luxuriant branch. The severed branch screamed in protest, for before she was gifted with eternal life, she, save for the blazing phoenix of the Xianzhou, she hasn't...
Are you speaking of myths or...
When the past is as distant as the afterglow of the stars, does it really matter that meddler transplanted her to another world? And through this method, they imprisoned the most
You mean... you're...
You've misunderstood. The meddlesome god promised to enlighten her, to teach her to know true joy. And in the repeated cycles of the Phantom Moon Game, she once witnessed raging flames boil the seas dry, saw civilizations rise from the dust. Finally, amidst the love and hate of the insignificant, she became...
So, you're afraid of waking her?
Over the past 1,000 years, I have called upon her power 3 times to avert catastrophe.
This is the abundance, healing and torture.
ก็คือ
Even knowing
นั่นแหละมีสอง
everything,
ร่างนะ
would you still have me wear that fox mask and exercise the authority of arbitration?
Miss Evanesia, what you were quite the opposite. Evanesia is the mask you wear. What you are I too was once terrified of...
Your mask?
A mask, known as Arbiter General. Whenever the tides of war demand it, I have no choice but to don it. To become that slaughtering general, coldly watching blood and tears be shed, plotting and divining beneath the ash.
I don't understand. As a general of the Xianzhou, why have you urged me all this time? Urged this creation of the abundance?
It's laughable, really. I arrived in plain Arcadia for the sole purpose of involving the Master of Elation in my... But to steer the orbits of the stars is no easy feat. Whether it be the Lux arrow that topples the sky or the games of the Elation. From the instant the Phantom Moon's declaration increased the stakes, my divination has spiraled out of control. With the eons in play, divination is futile. The only thing you can ever put trust in is people. I really believe in you too, Miss Evanesia.
Has anyone never told you you're quite the gambler? Daring to push your chips onto an unknown quantity.
When we first met, I could not gain insight into the will or woe of your fate. Yet, I was willing to trust you. I believe you are also the key to rewriting destiny.
Why?
Miss Evanesia, the spiritess that watches over me is named the Kala Chakra Sky Plume. It is a symbol of the hunt. Why does the decisive god of the skybow bear such a visage? After much contemplation, I finally understood. If the value of discipline was understood, the creations of the abundance need not be abominations. And without temperance, the consequences of the hunt. I am not some gambler, nor am I an ant. I was the one who offered up a piece of my own insignificant fate. The situation outside is volatile. We don't have a second to spare for idle chatter. When you realized Full Wish was not a supplicant and you could not pass judgment, why did I see hesitation and doubt in your... I know you already have a game changer in mind. Please, tell me your...
As you wish. To exercise the right of arbitration, irrefutable proof is required. Proof that a supplicant has indeed broken the rule. Yet surveying the board, I see not a single transgression. Since there are no sinners, then I shall become the sinner. General Yao Guang, you once asked me, where do the boundaries of the Phantasy Moon Games lie? Well, here's my answer. Now, I shall transgress the taboo and divulge to you the true purpose of this year. Through this method, the master of elation imprisons the most terrifying of whom. The terror slumbering at the heart of plain Arcadia is...
เอ้าไม่บอกด้วยเฮ้ย
According to statistics, approximately 200,000 individuals...
The affected staff are quarantined immediately. Prolux...
If you'd listened to me and thrown every suspect in so, why'd you call me here?
It's an emergency. I want to see how the script...
Huh?
No one could have guessed an emanator of the abundance would return by hijack. But since he is here as well... Deduction. This crisis...
Half right. Shuhu is the reason Bladen... Tell you what, I'll show you the script. It's too wordy. Here, sending you a copy.
For the sake of our business partnership, save this virus copy.
The feeling is mutual.
I told you, I've done my research on you. Or to be precise, on all of you. Destiny's slave may be able to foresee the future. However,
Oh?
I'll grant you a privilege. Starting now, user Silverwolf has unrestricted access.
I could have done that myself.
With the precondition that I agree. I want you to hack into the internet, trace the source of the Joy Ascendant contagion. Suppressing the surface commotion is a simple task, but if the root cause isn't addressed, the chaos can never be truly eradicated. In exchange, I'll turn a blind eye to the Stellaron Hunters' suspicious
So this is what it means to see how the script plays out. Maybe you should keep it wide open.
Let's start the investigation with the sick ones inside the building.
I thought this was supposed to be a safe zone.
Safe means that I monitor everyone's every move, including yours. And hers.
แม่มา
I should be right on cue.
Not exactly right on. You missed your cue. You should have made your entrance
4 lines back. Oh, one eye might not be enough. Margin of error, 23 seconds.
My bad. I lost track of time. What about you? Did the operation go smoothly?
แม่มา
It's a long story. I thought it was a battle royale, but it turned into a zombie crisis. I think it should have been you and... I heard Elio gave you a long
Let's call it a business trip. 10 days in Penacony with a packed schedule. I'll take today, for instance. I needed to arrive at Ideen Park on time, order 2 drinks, give the cash spewer 3 knocks, and watch it spit out 650,000 credit. And then, I was supposed to get on the line and say hello to you.
23 seconds late. Not very...
Oh, I don't mind. After all, even a late warning might just save you and Blady's lives. Elio asked me to pass along a message. Don't lose to Aha.
That's it? Anything else you want to say?
Hope you enjoy yourself.
What secret messages have you been...
Nothing. We've said everything we needed to say. If you think there's more to it.
I don't deny that. But I will sooner or later. Jade warned me. Never underestimate the enemy. Compared to the 10 stone hearts, the Stellaron hunt.
Is she seriously not just throwing shade at her colleague?
The probability is 9%. I'll reserve judgment for now. Remember the objective. Hack the network and trace the source. When you access the network, data's going to flood your mind. Prompt block permissions unlocked.
So, is this... This was your first mission. A pity you had to cheat.
No, you don't even know the first...
You handed over that cartridge willingly.
I just took it back to play with. Saying, besides, you guys just left it casually lying...
Fine. You think we were careless? Well, next time we won't be. I'll put it in a containment room.
Nice idea, but the execution's a no-go. You guys... By the way, I changed the passcode for this cell, too. 133...
Oh. The cartridge was clearly the ending you refused. Yet you still used...
It's gonna be a game over anyway.
The ending's the same, so the journey doesn't matter. Sounds more like you're just...
It's not the same. You guys believe in destiny. I don't. That's why...
Then, when you see...
Bored. Because feeling bored proves I haven't become her. That's why I joined you. The Stellaron Hunters. Those who... Why am I suddenly... This is still Perlux Town? This Joy whatever dude is her
Exactly. Clearing up the truth is also a way to save the...
You said you'd turn a blind eye. I didn't...
The road ahead is fraught with peril. I'm just... If the worst happens and you end up an enemy of the whole world, I'll be there to switch to the world side in the nick of...
Oh, I didn't take you for the humorist.
Keep smiling! Flash a standard B. Thanks to the surgery, I'll be...
Hey...
Whether happiness surgery counts as unfair competition has always been a subject of debate.
Who are you? Am I under... Fantastic! Let's see.
Yikes! There's something...
I saw it too. It flashed by. Seemed...
But it's buried deeper, and it's far... Creepy. No clue.
You're asking if I've got something on my mind. What, be like you guys? Slaving away and sweating after the surgery. I looked down at my boss with my head held high. Oh, what? What are you doing? Are you finally
This guy's the same. Couldn't have working for the IPC never end. Huh. This one.
Smile to live to smile to conquer. I don't understand. Those around you all wish for your happiness, so smile. Smile. No, smile.
That is terrifying.
Find anything?
Aren't you going to start the interrogation?
If not, then let's keep going.
No need. The answer is already. At the moment of mutation, the synesthesia beacons of the 3 victims receive the...
On the surface, it seems like nothing more. No, that runs unhappiness is a sin. Parentheses.
Guess what this is?
Full wishes happiness is...
Quick on the uptake. The joy ascendants can be counted among the denizens of a Bashu whose cells are the catalyst. That immortal being lying in slumber has endured countless...
So, full wish encoded happiness syntax and broadcast it via synesthesia beacon.
And that's not all. As people transformed, they generated new wish power. It kept snowballing until eventually even those who hadn't had the bingo. That's the full picture. The whole double whammy of the disaster.
Sorry to interrupt, but you've got to...
Baffling.
Who's there?
Probably some rival hacker with a death wish. I'll do...
The only question remaining is...
The answer is obvious. I just need to confirm one thing. Ugh. Duo mentioned city. The prime metropolis.
Even the Department of Aberration Defense is helpless.
You're right on my tail.
No.
Take a guess. If you extend the signal lines from Pearlux Tower and Duo mentioned
Seafeld City.
To be more precise, the Seafeld...
Almost all the supplicants are there. Isn't full...
The more heated the battle, the more the wish power spirals into mania. Maybe in her eyes, this is... Of course, there's no need for us to join the fun. We'll leave full wish to that. Now that we've locked onto the signal source, the rest is easy. Open a back door for me, and I'll crash the whole of Sea...
120 seconds.
Knew you'd say that. What happened?
Adding to whitelist. What?
You keep handling things here. I'll teleport somewhere.
5 วินาทีต่อมาต้องนับด้วย
Drat.
Why is everything...
Just zoom. There was a little accident.
Unbelievable. Never thought I'd see you...
Don't add insult to injury. The teleport... Give me a sec. I can tell. A hacker definitely had a hand in salvaging the world. And canvas. Just gonna tweak the parameters. I'll spawn a helper and change my outfit while I'm at it. Wait, what is this outfit? Ugh, never mind. I'll debug it later.
ก็คือกูต้องทำยังไงนะโอเคโอ้ยไอ้เหี้ย
Finally made it.
A residential zone. Quite a distance from the TV station.
Something's off. Way off. I was clearly headed for Perlux Tower.
Why? Time is precious. There's no...
No, it's because the genuine Pearl is still waiting.
When did you figure it out?
It was the practiced, confident tone you used when you said happiness and so. What exactly does...
Disaster stems from the tongue. A bad hat...
Stop getting sentimental with that face, you shadow hiding behind Full Wish.
Just what I had in mind.
Why don't we switch things up and...
Hey there, little guy. Since you look like a mean ball of chaos, I'll just call you Mr. Meanie. No objection.
Why so serious? I just want to play a game with you.
Don't even think about it. I don't care if you're a fan or...
I'm not a fan. Or perhaps it was because I was a fan.
There is something...
I'll take that as a compliment. I've heard your story.
Why does everyone in the cosmos, no matter how...
No offense. I just thought that, much like your joke.
I get it. I always keep my word.
Stop making fuss. We got love as long as you're willing. And it doesn't matter if you're not willing. Spoiler alert. By the time you finish playing.
You done? Get lost. You're not even on your main account, and you want to play with me.
I made a mistake. You're even more... You're a prisoner here.
Because I love...
What a shame. I prefer Cosmicon Collect... just as the script foretold.
What?
Sounds familiar, doesn't it? A Lux arrow. Pierce.
Who exactly are you?
Oh, I imagine Elio's futile I not only know it, I can hold the pen. The future you abandoned will... Tonight, a Stellaron hunt.
My body...
Legendary hacker.
It's... the supply...
About masks. Once you put one on.
Finality versus... You will either die in a blaze of glory.
I really have to act. Plain Arcadia is crawling with emanators. How are you going to take us on? With a single...
Do you know the secret to longevity? It's... don't die. The emanators you speak of are not... Oh! And who can you count on?
Full Wish is just a front. The real culprit...
Full Wish is a good student. Unlike me, she doesn't procrastinate. I'm willing to give her project my full support. For instance, or perhaps for you.
I'm only hearing one thing. There aren't many people who can ruin your scheme is like a tower of blocks. All it takes...
Pulling out the blocks and watching it all come crashing down. That's my...
You.
On the grounds that you've all... One last joke. On a scorching summer day, a popsicle was walking down. It said,
I'll ask one more time. You. Allow me to explain. Ether copying. Out of this batch of supplicants, this is easily the most... It wins on being easy and effective. Perfect for veteran players. You're way out of your league. You want to play with me? Getting played...
You're too prepared for this to be a spur-of-the-moment decision.
What are you talking... There was a moment when I started to view everything...
Was it that 23 seconds?
Aren't you clever? Elio is nothing if not... Just because he can't see this place clearly, doesn't mean the script he gave Kafka has nothing to do with plain Arcadia, but it was incredibly detailed. Every minute... If there's even the slightest discrepancy, it means I've got someone on my tail. So counting today's little stunt, you can add another item to the list.
A brilliant callback. Why not take a look at the present? Killing you once, unfortunately for you. I have all the patience in the world.
Unfortunately for you, plain Arcadia is none of my business. I have no patience, and I don't care about time. I'm here for a mission, and Elio's objective, take a guess. Who's the hunter, and who's the prey? When I rip your head off and kick it in...
I have a friend who is a master at inspiring us. You too will kneel before us and offer up Aha's head.
Then just you're dead meat. I'll...
เลยตีอย่างนี้ต้องตี
Just moments ago, our report...
The IPC used a monster named...
Massive numbers of civilians have been
As a local supplicant...
Listen to that.
As for the remaining
I can't reach them.
Just a few minutes ago, these people were talking and laughing.
You better pray they don't look. This is a matter of life and death, and we don't have time here to be sentimental. No. It's probably more...
I used to be a fan of the Nameless, too. I'd excitedly tell everyone, look at how that turned out. They don't care at all.
What do we get for our sincerity? The Astral Express just I ask you, what gives you the right to call...
Are you okay?
They've got a way with words. Give me a chance, and I could also spin 100 yarns without...
Should I say classic you?
Wish power is gathering. I have to say, full wishes of...
Let's quiet down the onlookers first. With the IPC helping out with the crowd.
Con artist? In bed? With the IPC? Have you no shame?
Isn't this completely out of control?
We're past the point of no return. The longer this drags on, the
But public opinion is a double-edged sword, and we can use it if we can just tear off Full Wish's mask. The tables will turn in an instant.
Looks like we aren't the only ones.
Let's make this quick. In the tradition of the Phantasmoon games, it's supplicant versus supplicant. Audience against audience.
Then I'll be counting on the navigator.
Please, be careful.
ห้ามทำให้ฮิมิโกะเจ็บนะ
This feels 15 years ago. I defeated the Herald of Death with my own 2 hands. I trust that if I could pull it off, there's no reason you can't. Go forth and trailblaze your victory.
อย่าทำฮิมิโกะเจ็บนะวิ่งเร็ว
We'll have to deal with the ones in the tower ourselves.
Nothing new under the sun. Plainer Kate, a concerned citizen tipped me off. In fact, Urillo 6 what a pity, Astral Express. This ends in the audience.
I wouldn't dare! I wouldn't dare! Keep it down, Julia! You're gonna get thrown in jail!
Is this the debate Full Wish? I figured it was a trap, but these tactics are just...
Full Wish is stalling for time. At this rate, it'll never end. The elevator, the emergency exit's a no-go. We're short on time. Let's just...
Incredible, simply incredible.
เก็บตังค์ทำไมวะเนี่ยลบไอ้ตัวเก็บอันนี้ตัวเก็บอันนี้ตัวเก็บ
Infamous Penacony. Needless to say, this one is...
I cut the signal. She kept repeating herself. So I figured...
Thank you. Though, isn't it a little too quiet?
Careful. There's something on this floor. And it's a big one, too. My arms. The magical girl troop that got here before us. They've also been taken by Full Wish. Where'd everyone go? Oh, look who's waiting. It's a total mess. We'll have to force our way
กิน
through.
มันกินมันเลยกระจอก
Watch it. Someone's behind that door. You. How? True enough. With things as they are, how could you possibly remain unaffected? Old friend. Are you Ying or Shuru?
ตอบมาฉันคือเบลดกูว่าแล้ว
And Blade.
งงแดก
That's...
Let me handle this. Maybe...
No need. We can trust him.
ยิ้มเลย
I ran into Himiko. She told me to come help you.
Seeing you
อุ้ย
makes me feel much...
อุ้ยเขาจีบกันหรือเปล่าเนี่ย
You didn't have an episode?
Quite the contrary. When the first wave of me fought a vicious battle and paid a cost. It was only when General Yao Guang showed him Yin Xing's hand, according to the Stellaron Hunter's plan.
Let me guess. Something to do with stop.
Correct. Full Wish sought to exploit the abundance, but she never expected what she can do. He can do too. In a different form.
Then those 200,000 people can be saved.
Don't rule out the other possibility. Everyone dies at your hands. If this were the IPC, they'd throw you in jail for sure. But for now, everything depends.
They're still advancing, trying to bury the truth with violence. But thank you, everyone.
Why is there a live audience?
They're cunning tricks. They're not like normal people. So Full Wish really can manipulate them. But right in front of the cameras.
Even though the IPC reduced them to this state.
Healed already?
How can a person...
They've completely lost their minds.
That's how it's done. Let them taste their own medicine.
What pain. Drag this out and prepare to break through.
โอ้โหดูพี่เบย์โคตรเท่
I'll stand in their way. Mountain bull, rocket, rise!
Blessing in disguise.
Let me teach you some moves.
Stars favor us.
Best of luck. An explosive start.
All for the thrill. This next round.
ได้โชว์สักทีเนี่ยโยนเข้าไปอ้าวจบแล้วโอ้กูจะได้โชว์แม่งไลฟ์ไปชั่วโมงกว่าไม่เพิ่งได้โชว์เลยกู
I'll stay behind and hold.
That plays right into their hands. Splitting up the supplicants puts us at a disadvantage.
It's better than all of us getting stuck here together. Besides, you guys go on.
Mr. Ashvale, I posit. Your deduction contains. I propose. Retract your statement, lest your wish to die peacefully.
You certainly have impeccable timing. Don't tell me.
I gave a hacker an assignment to track down the mastermind. The signal from the TV station is causing interference with our comms.
And it won't take long for them to revive either.
Long story short, the principle behind the Joy Ascendance is this. Certain suggestive information interfered. Patients undergoing happiness surgery all became supplicants. So it's no surprise they were affected by wish power. Conclusion, an unknown force is spreading.
Shoot. So, just taking out full... And you?
I've got to keep tracking the lost hacker. For now, I can only... Hello? Please support the IPC.
What's this?
That hacker's data slice. It will help you eliminate potential. Spatially speaking, you're in the optimal spot to initiate the hack.
Just looking at this screen ticks me off. I wanted to smash it anyway, so...
You won't even spare the world in canvas? I do not wish to meet
โอ้ยโอเคเข้าใจได้
but your actions are
ตรงนี้
too despicable.
Our emotions shifted slightly. Looks like we're pushing the right
ตรงนี้
buttons.
โอ้ตรงนี้คือไม่ทัน
This bootleg Silver Wolf is actually pretty useful.
สิลูกตัวปลอม
They're still advancing, trying to bury the truth. Violence.
อยากได้กล่องก่อนออกครับขอบคุณครับ
Okay, looks like it worked. But why is it just the screen? Pearl? Peasant?
Looks like this is the unknown they are imaginated creations born from the synesthesia.
No wonder the Joy Ascendants got tougher the more we fought. It wasn't their flesh and blood getting strong.
If we don't get rid of these smiley faces.
Why start analyzing now? Don't bother. Just answer your...
Let's focus on what's right in front of us. If we can see it. Stand back, everyone.
เบลดหายไปไหน
Hey, where's the young lady?
อ๋อซุปเปอร์กุลซุปเปอร์กุลซุปเปอร์กุลหายแต่เบลดอยู่นี่จ้าอ้าว
Some things.
So you noticed it too.
What are you guys?
It's you.
Do you like it? We turn a blind eye to one another. In our homes, there is only me. So, like everyone else.
It doesn't matter if you can see or not. Let's meet at the top.
Going to the top of the tower. Oh, you're too late. You'll be picked off one by one. Your companions are right beside you. Truly unfortunate and truly funny.
Disappear.
Disappear. Yum, yum, yum. It's starting to get too fun. Congratulations, you're the first. Quite the contrary. I am the truest. Let me announce the answer. Dancing before you is the witch. I am the mask everyone wears for themselves. My heart is filled with sorrow. If my face is one of infinite I am the executor. Would you rather die than live?
โอ้ยมาแล้ว
Talk is cheap. If you've got the guts, this Mimi family of yours sure has. I heard someone was messing with my data. I had to come. I'll do you a favor while I'm at it.
Little hacker, once I formatted every byte of your data.
Don't rush. I'll send you to meet Mr. Mimi. Take a guess. At which stage does a boss like you? Just one place. The tutorial.
The tutorial
Mere child's play. What are you so smug about? A quick victory isn't hard, but I'm being generous today by letting you witness the gap between us. Not bad. You've got some moves. What? You still think you can win? The Stellaron Hunter's mission ends here. Take a good look at who's taking you out. It's the last Emperor of the Dark Zone.
โอ้ยเท่เท่จัด
That should put a stop to the endless... Don't. It's a... Nope. I can only keep them... I hacked the beacons, then initiated 200,000 threads of operation. You go handle Full Wish. Elio didn't want us to tell you, but we talked it over and decided to ignore him for this time. No one can see the path ahead. You're going to have to walk it alone. Go. I wish you good luck. You've got quite the patience. A real me. Let's see just how long you can...
Is this for the sake of ceremony again?
You finally one more round.
Such a pity. If she is this appearance of future you borrowed, then a certain possibility you stand. Every game already cleared. No more challenges, no more thrills. And
For you, this...
I can tell!
Scared? How many more aces do you have up your sleeve?
You'll see. Don't misunderstand, hacker. I'm only stepping behind the curtain. The Fantasroom games will continue. Take a guess.
Silverwolf said just now, so even the script stops working sometimes.
Full Wish basically has no evidence at all.
Think about it. That doesn't make any sense.
You sticking up for the IPC dogs?
Looks like the winds of public opinion are starting.
The IPC is interfering with the live broadcast, but we will fight those despicable supplicants.
As agreed, we'll meet at the top of the... Let's go. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting. Silverwolf was right. The Joy Ascendants have calmed down. We're going up through the elevator shaft this time?
ทำไมต้องให้เล่นอันนี้ด้วย
You seriously think I haven't read as I've written?
ไม่ อย่าได้กล่องอ่ะ
Why would they care about being condemned?
แม่ง
Look, ladies and gentlemen, our hero has arrived. Bearing vanity, violence, and that's relax. I don't intend to use. I never planned on defeating you, or that star-studded team backing you up. Each one of you is a ticking the outcome of this game. Forces from beyond the sky vie for supremacy, ultimately destroying.
I hope you know I got all that. I'm just kidding. I don't need because I'm going to defeat you and put an end to all this.
Then do you remember the last time you had a good laugh? Let me help jog your memory.
I saw it. Living, breathing. Someone! Anyone!
Pitiful souls.
There is no need for panic. We hereby proudly recommend our health time.
Idiots. Trying to profit from a disaster.
Looking at the wording in the evacuation notice, I see...
No. If you ask me, this is
foolishness. Sheer foolishness. I call...
And then what?
And then, except...
All these years later, and it's still the
What's up, chat? Just days after getting my channel back, Sparksicle is back to bring you. That's right. I'm laying my cards on the table. This whole lap.
So, do you see it? The true face of plain Arcadia. You try to defend yourself, but from start to finish, few actually. Why are they laughing? No one cares. This is my home, an absurd Arcadia that performs a farce in the name of elation. Everyone's suffering is worthy of their laughter.
You think you're wide awake, yet you're the one who's fallen deepest into the dream.
Use tuning to make her confess to the public. Also, we need to pry out of her how to undo them.
Or, full wish, you can do it yourself. This is your last chance.
Once the transformation starts, there's no stopping it. Killing me won't do you. Besides, aren't you the ones to blame for all this?
You're a stubborn one.
Your kindness is laughable. How can a fool's play end in a boring epiphany? Come then. I've set the stage for a bloody spectacle. Right at the top of the sea-filled TV tower. Prepare to welcome the climax of this game.
Cowardly vermin.
We need to catch her.
I've got to hand it to you guys. It takes real people. Go on. I'll open a shortcut for you. I'd like to see what other tricks she has up her.
มาเป็นผีเลยแวบไปแวบมา
Blaming me for cheating? Ban my account if you dare. Take this, system crash.
These vines. It's them.
The shadow is stirring. I hope it doesn't come to that.
Pathway generated. Obstacles cleared. Pick up the speed. Faster.
มีแฮกมันดีทีนี้เองที่เคลียร์ให้หมดเลยไม่ต้องทำเฮียอะไรเลยเดินอย่างเดียว
Full wish and the source of Shuhu's flesh.
ต้องมีผู้บุกเบิกอยู่ในทีม RS ไปไม่มีตัวฮิวไม่ใช่ปัญหาหรอกมั้งหรือเป็นวะเป็นไงนี่ทางอื่นไหมต้องไปทางไหนเนี่ยอ๋อทางนี้ ไหวไม่ได้เหี้ยไม่มีตัวฮิวนะ
That giant flower
is the true owner of the map.
ขำว่าลอยจัด
Life is short. Why not smile more? We're all recipients of seeing how ghastly everyone looks. On that bloody evening 15 years ago, a student covered her mouth, and after she was rescued, she couldn't go home. The adults brought her two small. From then on, she lived inside a wardrobe until a granny from the Mutual Aid Society. Child, you have to come out. There are so many. We can help each other pick up the pieces, bit by bit. Did that child find a way out? Every day she received letters of encouragement filled with smiley faces. People held her hand and said, "Go get him." And I said, "That's right."
Click. That's the one. Where are the cameras? What are you doing hiding in the back? Get it.
I understand everyone wants to document why are there so many?
Mr. Collier, you're getting too excited.
No big deal. We can edit.
Post? Edit?
Foolish. Just moments ago, you conquered every last viewer. Ratings for the...
The investors made the call immediately and greenlit the budget for the next...
So, the people who helped me? Uncle August, Miss... But
The inspirational girl who survived the Herald of Death tragedy.
Remember to look at the camera, superstar.
That night, she locked herself in a room and she turned away from every camera lens. But in the end, she received only
A fool's mess.
Correct, but not quite. There was a note behind the map. The way you cried, you looked like a complete joke.
You want to demand an apology from the world of 15 years ago?
How could that be? Gods are fools, mistaking malice for mirth. So, my dear supplicants, I know you just want to turn me into a mindless monster.
Don't engage her. The camera.
Did she implant?
Viewers, I knew it! They're trying to break, but I will never yield. For the first time in laughter, I will spit. I want to see when a mortal destroys the elating show you've been amusing yourself. You still be a gift from the elation. I shall create a never-ending Fantasmoon Games! Oh gods, let everyone never stop laughing! Is this as you wished?
มาอีกแย่ละ
Into beyond the
ทำไมกูมองว่ามันสวยวะ
never ends! Will you ever find happiness?
She wants the game to go on forever. looping inside an undying deadlock.
Stay focused. Don't let Shuhu assimilate here.
เอ้าไอ้เหี้ยใช้สกิลออโต้ไปได้โอ้ตายโหงแล้วเดี๋ยวนะ
People always say that the will of observe the heavens with my divination. Act of luck, an explosive start.
Wiped him out.
That omen. Don't thank me.
Bonus round.
Must find
ยิ้มเลยโอ้โอเคเกือบไป
So, there are still people rooting for us. Trust me. We can do anything.
ไม่เหี้ยทุบไปเลย
The climax of the comedy. How could it be complete? Come, receive this blessing.
That's it?
So weak. Don't stop now. I haven't had my fill yet. Kill her. Kill her. Kill her.
ฮะ
I believe in the Astral Express.
Another nameless. I have awakened only 3 times in a millennium. 2 of those instances arose. No. I have come to pass judge. Full Wish's transgressions have been judged by the Phantom Moon. It is simple. By my hand, the joyous sentence will return to the embrace of the Master of Immortality.
Dragging 200,000 innocent people to the grave.
The innocent people you speak of are willingly offering up. I can see it clearly. Their support for Full Wish. And
So what if it's true?
Indeed, in Aha's games, right and wrong. So you must understand. Everyone you save today could just, on the path of elation, humor and cruelty hold equal strength. Full Wish bested you, mocking you. Her, even themselves, mocking everything disappointing about. To think a mere game could change the world.
I only believe one thing. And I can show them that someone...
You don't even have a decent map. But you seem to be hiding in. If you allow that wish power to surge into you unchecked, You'll and how can you be certain that you won't be changed?
It doesn't matter. Even if it is meaningless, I must still do all that because the decision isn't mine to make. It belongs to the people. It doesn't matter who I used to be. What matters is what I want people to see when they look at me.
You know something. You're... But if you aren't mad enough, how could you ever earn their favor? It seems... Even in the darkness, there's a light that still shines for you.
The glow sticks from...
Why 3 minutes?
Because 3 minutes is all you need to believe in the light.
Childish. Using glow sticks as weapons. That's certainly a first.
หมูก็ใช้มาแล้ว
Then the pact is sealed. Fantas moon above and sacred tree below. Witness this oath at this moment. You're up, protagonist.
I believe in you! Fine! Come on!
You got this!
No matter what kind of wish, I'll accept it, and I'll change it. The self beneath this mask, I'll show them.
Hero meets the dazzling entrance.
โอ้ย โอ้ยจะเทเกินเถอะพี่
Just who exactly is the undying monster here?
Intentionally shine. Light it. What's next? The stage is yours.
Where'd you pop up from, little lady?
Your wound. Are you alright?
I'm good. Actually, I've never been better.
Best of luck. An explosive start. All martial arts or might command. All for the thrill.
Dear viewers, I've kept my part of the end of the world! Next round,
ไม่มีอะไรพี่โน้มเลย บึ้มเข้าไป
Observe the heavens with my divinations.
ใช้จอยยากเหมือนกันนะ ต้องเล่นไป
That only. Don't thank me. Don't think.
this is Homkai!
Do you hear that full wish? The voice is calm.
This one is for Scott. This.
sorry. In the end, I still...
You don't know.
I don't know. So slow. It would only take the herald of death an instant to kill me. But it took Lettercania 15 whole years.
She's dead.
The one responsible for all the...
And left us with... You haven't forgotten, have you? The real...
If the abundance transformations continue...
It's worse than that. The moment she was planning to go for broke from the very start.
Everyone's going to die!
Save us! The situation is already spiraling out of control. At this rate,
That's enough.
And I know this is, but all eyes on me.
I am Cinderborn of the Daybreak Squadron. Everyone, please listen to me.
Cut the chatter! Hurry up and save me!
There's all this time.
แล้วดูซ้ายบนดินน้องสปาร์ตี้อุฮีอุฮี
It was the Nameless who stopped her. And even now, we can't just sit around waiting to be saved. Supplicants aren't the only ones capable of me. I'm assisting with the rescue efforts in Seafeld City. To anyone.
True, you really know how to be...
Panic won't solve any...
Keep your phone lines open and conserve your battery. Tell your friends and family. Tell everyone around you.
Yeah, there's still hope!
The Daybreak Warriors are with you. All and... Blurry, would you like to say...
Hi! Hello, everyone! So pull yourselves together, or else I'm totally drawing you. Speaking of comics, the Fluffy's latest update, Audience with the Divine, the planar cave... who are... I'm your attending physician. What did you promise me when you were dead?
What a thoroughly entertaining comedy sketch. Well then,
It seems this world has not...
don't tell me. You have...
Gather the scattered flesh and blood of Shuhu into my body, and I will command... Maybe.
You're insane. You want to let that thing... We must not repeat the mistake.
I knew it. You just couldn't
I am the only host capable of maintaining my...
Without the Spirit Whisperer, I'm not 100% sure I could restrain.
What if there was someone who could perform thought tuning and control you?
Hellovian kid, don't do anything stupid. Can you control the thoughts of hundreds of thousands? You're just...
Mr. Ashvale, there will always be people who do... I've been wondering something for a while now. How did Plain Arcadia get its name? Just like Penacony. The surface is all glitz and glam, but now I understand. Stasis can never bring happiness. Here, people's wishes collide, shattering along with this Arcadia. But just like all shattered worlds, there is a light here that will never go. I once sought to put an end to suffering. Today, I hope to have the opportunity to trailblaze. People of the Arcadia, I, the exile Sunday, on behalf of the 33 martyrs of the Sinwish Syndicate, I humbly, please, for the sake of this warrior, there is no need to suppress it, nor should you feel ashamed. Please, Face your fears. For only the truest, I will weave your desires into a lifeline. This will be an arduous, synchronized wish. A triumphant hymn that transcends the flesh and blood of the abundant.
Please, give us your wish power.
Put an end to this farce.
Oh, Skybow. Please. Do not.
May the tragedies of the past never be repeated.
There's still hope! There's still hope! There's still hope!
Sweet dreams always come to an end. This time, I will defend everyone's right to feel pain.
That which began because of us. You and I will end this together!
เหี้ยพี่เบสโคตรเท่อะ
Nice. Before it fully wakes up, I'll end this game with a single parameter.
เหี้ยอยากได้พี่เบสร่างสองเลยว่ะเย้ย
Don't crowd around me. I'm not. If you want to say your goodbyes or catch up on old times.
หรือว่าต้องสู้อีก3 เฟส
Everyone just wants you to live out a good life.
The word live seems rather disrespectful to him. Saving a planet from the scourge of the abundance is indeed a monumental achievement.
You missed the entire battle.
Apologies. I had a long talk with someone and spent quite... Thank you, Stellaron Hunter. I say...
So, did your hexagram...
Dragons clash in the wilderness. Their ichor dark and yellow. But it appears the prophecy...
Perhaps those words hold a deeper meaning.
But doing just...
What are you doing? Why are you plunging the fragments of the shard sword?
I hate. Can I remain lucid and remember those mistakes? Only in this way.
He uses a fragmented sword to maintain his sanity. Ichor, dark and yellow, refers to the...
I see. That's a fascinating interpretation of the hexagram. As an envoy of the Xianzhou, it appears I must fulfill my...
Escort me back to the Xianzhou, or perhaps...
If you want to make a move on a Stellaron Hunter,
I'm not unreasonable. I can grant you the ending you've been seeking. If everyone is in agreement, then come with me so we can discuss the plan. Sealed there is the entity that will allow...
จบงี้เลยอ๋อยังรู้ว่าจบงี้เลย แม่จ๋าแม่คนนึงอย่าเป็นไรนะกูขอละ
Blade was taken away by that Cienjo lady. Why are you calling me that all of a sudden?
After this battle, you've grown up.
Are you making fun of my height? Alright. He's anything but. In the blink of an eye, as the flesh and blood coalesced, that thing suddenly burst into a tree. Lucky for us. We should thank the little Dragon King, too. He kept Bladey under. Keep playing the Phantasm Moon games, obviously. Next time we meet, we'll be enemies.
I never imagined tuning could be so fortunately. Saying thanks. You're making us sound like strangers. I'm fine. Linking everyone's thoughts together. The world is truly full of wonders. I feel like I'm no longer flying alone, but walking the earth together with everyone. I think it's time I headed back to the Express for a rest. Sometime soon. I plan to pay my respects to the fallen of the Sinwish Syndicate.
Good. When I saw you fall, I thought it was all over. But you seem I can tell. This path, I'm not sure why. But after leaving Amphorius, the blood presumably in a place so close to the abundance and life itself, Imbiber de Lunay's powers have grown more active. But the situation in that battle just now was dire, and I didn't have a choice. I'm going to speak with Blade, and General Yao Guang too. Furthermore, those who underwent the happiness surgery, will they be able to be safely restored to their I have a feeling that defeating Full Wish will only be just the beginning. The myriad. Anyway, let's head back.
แม่จ๋า
Are you all right? You're not hurt.
Thank you, Himiko, for taking.
Don't be silly. Right now, I just want to bring you, Dunha, brew a few cups of coffee, sit in the party car, listen to records. One cup of coffee to pick you up and
I'm going to see someone.
Don't take too long.
ๆหลับเลย ยืนยัน โอ้ยแต่ยังไม่ได้ทำของ เดี๋ยวก็ได้ทำไม่ใช่ยังไม่ได้ทำของ
Saving progress. Next time, let's crank it up a notch.
เดี๋ยวนะต้องไปทางไหนนะ
This is it.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the everyday routine of playing Arcadia's piece. Scored a big victory, huh? Feeling lost and empty? That's
What about you? Am I?
Take a guess. What a shame. It's not every day you get to be a supplicant. Still, at least I didn't become a villain character. A blessing in disguise.
You have, and in the future.
Thanks for cheering me up. Little raccoon, I've been a huge fan of you for so long.
แม่ง
Yes, I have a favor to ask of you. I need you to go deep into the world in Canvas and warn its creator. A millennium ago, Graphia sacrificed herself to create a plane within the painting to resist. And now, the enemy we once joined forces to fight. Someone is forcing me to break the rules, to exhaust my strength. Someone wants to ruin the phantasm. Please, tell the demon lord from beyond has returned. You must be careful. While you were fighting, I was using the power of abundance to heal the wound. Sorry, I guess I overdid it again. Look forward to my next dazzling entrance, little raccoon.
Evanesia?
The ink has not run dry, but the painted scroll's on the verge of tearing. I never thought the one who'd show up would be you.
เป็นใครอย่าบอกนะว่าอ๋อเฮียตกใจ
Flattered I managed to slip into your blind spot.
นึกว่าจะนึกว่าแบบไม่บอกแล้วก็หายไปเลยไอ้น้อง
With everyone's eyes fixed on Full Wish, Pearl, but that doesn't explain how a mere security officer could a masked fool, a spy from the marketing development department.
As of right now, I'm still a security officer for the Department of Aberration Defense. And as for how much I'm willing to divulge during this
What do you want to know?
I know the IPC has been plotting in Plain Arcadia for years. What you're trying to lay your hands on is the darkest secret. The remains of the Aeon Ouroboros are on Ahotopia.
จบแล้ว สนุกดีนะ รู้สึกได้เห็นแบบอะไรหลายๆอย่างอย่างนักล่าเซเตอรอนเพิ่มขึ้นอะผมชอบแกงนี้ลองลงมาจากไอ้ Galaxy Ranger เนี่ยนะนักล่าเซเตอรอนแต่ชอบ Galaxy Ranger มากกว่าแต่วันนี้ก็จบแล้ววันนี้ก็สนุกมากเลยนะถึงแบบเอาจริงในใจก็ไม่ได้แบบอยากจะมาเล่นขนาดนั้นนะเพราะว่าไม่รู้จะทำอะไรเหมือนกันแต่พอมาได้เล่นแล้วก็สนุกดีเดี๋ยวพวกกิจกรรมเนี่ยผมจะไปเคลียร์นอกรอบแล้วกันเหมือนเดิมแล้วก็เบสสปอยไปก่อนเลยเบสอาจจะได้เห็นกันใน 4.3 นะเพราะว่ามันค่อนข้างเท่เลยอะชอบเบสจัดถึงตัวแรกจะยังไม่มีก็เถอะเพราะว่าตอนนั้นยังไม่ได้อินเกมเท่าไหร่แต่ว่าตั้งแต่เจอมาในเรื่องนี้เริ่มอยากจะได้เบสละเอาจริงก็อยากเก็บนักล่าสเตลลอนทุกตัวแหละเพราะว่าเอาจริงตอนนี้ไอดีก็มีซิลวูฟ1ซิลวูฟ2มีไฟเยอร์ไฟมีคาก้าไม่มีแค่เบสซึ่งเบสเดี๋ยวถ้ามันหลุดมาเดี๋ยวมันก็หลุดมาเองแล้วเพราะว่าตอนนี้มันก็มีอาการหลุดมาใช่ไหมล่ะเบสน่าสนใจอาจจะได้เห็นเบสแต่แน่นอนพาร์ทหลังได้เห็นอินเวเนเซียแน่นอนเพราะว่าไม่รู้ดิชอบส่วนตัวแล้วมั้งที่จริงถ้าไม่เอาอินเวเนเซียก็อาจจะได้เห็นซิลวูฟ E2 นะแต่ว่าอินเวเนเซียต้องมาก่อนปกติตัวละครมันค่อนข้างเท่โอเคเดี๋ยวผมจะสับไปเป็นเมาส์และคีย์บอร์ดอาจจะได้ยินเสียงเมาส์และคีย์บอร์ดนะแต่ว่ามันจะเร็วกว่าแน่นอนหลายอย่างเดี๋ยวมาดูตัวละครดีกว่าง่ายๆอันนี้เราก็เคลียร์แล้วก็ตัวนี้อาจจะต้องเล่นคู่กับอิวาเนเซียหรือเปล่าไม่รู้นะแต่ว่าผมอาจจะเขาเรียกอะไรอ่ะผมจะทำแบบทำให้มันเล่นได้เลยแล้วกันโอเคไปอีกทีหนึ่งไปหาแล้วก็ดีลิกผมก็ยังไม่ได้รู้นะไม่รู้อะไรเกี่ยวกับตัวมันเลยแล้วก็ของพวกนี้ก็น่าจะยังไม่พอโอเคเอาเป็นว่าวันนี้ไปกันแล้วกันนะใครที่แวะเข้ามาดูหรือว่าใครที่หลงเข้ามาดูนะหรือว่าดูมาถึงตอนนี้ก็ขอบคุณมากนะหวังว่าเราคงจะได้เจอกันอีกเราได้เจออยู่นั่นแหละผมมาอีกเรื่อยๆเลยแหละอยู่แค่ว่าพวกคุณจะมาหรือเปล่ากันนั่นแหละโอเควันนี้ก็ไม่เป็นแล้วละ ก็ใครที่อยู่ดูก็ขอบคุณมากนะครับ ส่วนคนที่ผ่านเข้ามาแวะดูก็ยินดีที่ได้รู้จักครับ วันนี้ก็บายบายอ่ะช่วย